we're gonna be working on? MrBeast. Okay.
I just dropped these two strangers off.
Oh my God, no! It feels so weird being on this side now. Chat. No. He got the money. No, chat. I don't think I understand. No. He got the money. Bro, if you go, dang, I'm telling you right now, if you go to the nigga's set, chat, he has the, like, it is, bro, you will be like, nah, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro.
In the middle of the wilderness. These two guys have never met each other in
Speed won 100,000 cap.
their entire lives.
In this video?
Every day the two of you survive in this wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
I hope you bought enough money, man. We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that camera down. Let's head out.
All right.
Take care, boys. This
He did?
video can make you guys millionaires.
This is gonna be poor by the time we're out of here.
I'm Hayes.
Hayes, I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you, man.
Grizz? All right, you're gonna be my best friend for the...
Okay, you and your man trapped, or a random nigga trapped in the woods. How long you surviving, chat? $10,000 a day? How long you surviving? Y'all gotta split. Remember, it's always 50-50. So you get 10, you technically got 5. You get 50, you technically got 25. 2 years, 4 years. 4 days? I'm never leaving. 2 weeks, 10 years.
The next however long.
Starting now, these guys receive $10,000 every day, with the only limit being how long they can survive, which theoretically means they could win unlimited money.
Dude, if we stay a year, we're both multi-millionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire, survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets, and boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we can get a fire going.
What's the longest you can go without eating?
We are good.
Let's make beds out of pine needles. Won't be comfortable, but at least we won't freeze to death tonight.
We're alive. Day 2.
And in the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000. Boys, how?
I'm telling you, this nigga got too much like ease, bro. This nigga right here, bro. It's just the way he do it, bro. It's just like, bro, what the fuck?
It's the first night. It's cold. It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah. Okay, just look up. Oh my. Every 24 hours, we're to drop $10,000 out of a plane for you guys. There's $10,000
In a parachuted briefcase.
Catch it, don't catch it. No, watch out.
Bro, this is
How long you think I'm lasting?
Bro, we're gonna be so rich by the end of this video.
And on top of that money, this is your flare gun.
Oh.
Be careful. Shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you. And you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out here?
$3.6
Y'all don't
million
know
for
me,
the
bro.
year is
That-
crazy.
that-
All right, the
clearly
plan
don't
is
know me.
officially a year. We're gonna split this in 2. You get this.
Yes.
I get this.
Now we can't screw each other over.
But later in this video, that plan
Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again.
If you fire that flare,
Wait, what?
I literally think I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy, you ready to get rich?
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
By day 3, you could say the boys were pretty tired of sleeping on the ground. So after another 10 grand, they started work on building their shelter.
Gonna use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal piece from a kid's swing set, and I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Layer 1 on. Boom! Here's a section that we're working on. You can see it's got some structural poles. We get to use the parachutes and the cord, so we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Everyone thinks probably that I'll be the reason we leave and fail this challenge. But this money would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water source.
Oh, there's a swamp.
I would feel safe boiling that.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because that stuff is full of bacteria and parasites.
Ooh, just a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to
W
bed.
fort, chat.
Grizz snuggles up.
Bitch, I didn't say W fort. I said W fort, bitch.
This is like the 3rd day in a row that we've gotten 2 hours of sleep. It's been so cold. If it rained right now, we'd probably have to go to the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
And it wasn't just the freezing temperatures that were getting to them.
We're at the end of our supplies. Grizz likes to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
We had a little square of beef jerky this morning, that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food, and it's day 9 right now. These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess.
Nigga, I am not eating no leaves, my nigga. I'm sorry. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing those. What the fuck?
It was clear by this point that the boys were extremely hungry. But lucky for them,
Hunger Games what? You have to? No. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm hosting it. so I will be laughing at everybody. Okay? It's my games, okay? It makes the most sense for me to host. Why would I participate, dumbass?
I had a surprise waiting for them on day 10. They've officially survived 10 days. Here's your briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
Oh, man. I'm nervous, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, that I'm excited about.
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some beef?
Evil motherfucker, bro. Bro. He's an evil motherfucker, bro.
Jerky? Yes. Don't eat it yet.
Oh.
These beans look...
I'm not giving it up. What are y'all doing? Hurry up. What are y'all doing? I'm not giving it. I'm not paying.
We're gonna give you space. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things you would need to fish. 50 grand.
No, I'm not
50
paying.
grand.
They don't take this deal. I mean, they're kind of stupid. 10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand, and they only had to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
Yeah, I said I was taking that shit.
Do we talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy.
Everybody
If you make
answered
a
it was
decision in
taking
the
it.
next
Yeah.
60 seconds,
I heard
I'll
y'all.
throw in 2 feastable bars.
I heard
Yes.
Let's do it.
Oh, you still had 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile of food. Thank you for the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food. Oh, by the way, you also get the crate with it. Thank you!
It was definitely a deal we had to say yes to, but that week of food literally cost as much as my kids' college tuition.
Just give me my money.
Bro, I still can't believe that every time this money falls out of the sky.
The food from the crate will feed them for 10 days. But if they want to survive out here for a year,
All right, the plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some of you may be wondering, why have they not caught fish? Well, the swamp
W
nearby
guys.
has no fishing.
Look at the
What we
W
really
guys
need is
right here.
moving water that we can fish in.
And while Hayes was rambling on about his kids,
My 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either, so
this happened.
I think being a dad. What is this? This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here. Dude, look at this. It's like a dock.
This is the perfect place for food and shelter.
And after another few days full of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
Good morning, Grizz.
How are you always up earlier?
We're gathering up a bunch of dead trees we can use for our structure.
And then we balance them together into an A-frame shape and cut the trees to the right length.
Idiot!
I'm
I would
sorry.
never do
No,
that.
it's
I
all
would
right.
never
I'm
do
glad
that,
I broke your
idiot. You gotta
All
be
right, so
smarter
maybe
than
they
that.
had a bit of a false start. But once they got the structure back up, they spent the entire next day putting their finishing touches on their shelter. They even built a fishing dock to help them catch more food.
Dock's done,
Pleasantly surprised.
and now all we gotta do is catch a fish. Come on,
Yeah.
right?
And as good as this was, without sleeping bags, the winter night was still unforgiving.
Oh my god, 130,000.
Hotels, cold feet, no sleeping bag.
So I think I knew what my next offer was. It's day 20 and they moved super deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you say?
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
Hey guys, what's going on?
2 things. First, the plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey, all
There's your
right.
$10,000, which puts you guys at $140,000. And second, we have an offer for you.
Ooh.
Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. Here it is.
Oh.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times the amount for both.
Oh man.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Fuck. I might do 10, bro. Let's alternate, bro. Let's just go back and forth. Oh, y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not doing none.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, we should look at it.
Yeah,
You wouldn't do 10? You get that shit right back.
check them out.
Hang on, I just gotta do this.
These are the same sleeping bags we used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding, we have pine straw. We're doing pretty well in these low temperatures. I would love to have a sleeping bag, but $50,000 is...
I sleep closer to Grizz than I do my wife, so I'm not even kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
It's a really cold night. No sleeping bag.
Yeah, so I think it's final. We don't want it.
What?
Yeah, agreed.
Wow, not even a single sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their food problem. In between sitting out rainy days, the boys got into a bit of a routine where they would boil water, work on their shelter, and try to catch fish, which wasn't really working out for them.
We got some guts for bait. We're gonna cast them out, and hopefully the fish come up off the bottom of the creek.
Day after day of failing to catch any fish,
Let's go check the lines, see if any catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Oh, Grizz!
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What is that? Can I eat it?
First fish, it's an eel, and I think I'm gonna charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some American-style unagi.
This is the first thing that we...
When an eel tastes good, like an eel meat, are you eating eel with that motherfucking bus? With that motherfucking bus? It's good? Really?
We've caught out here in 27 days, which is insane. We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious, but the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
It's excellent.
It's so good. It's just like amazingly good.
If we keep catching fish like this, we can easily stay for a year, bro.
Dude, yeah, $3.6 million.
Good night! And on day 28, they started constructing their raised bed system in their new shelter.
So it's gonna be 2 tripods,
W!
one, 2, side rails going
W!
down, slats across, and then a nice pine needle mattress made out of parachutes.
And after seeing their new shelter become more and more comfortable, I was starting to get worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
That's honestly an L.
They were betting everything on their new shelter being right next to this creek, but that may have been a huge mistake because they couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
Snapped it. At this point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have with my newborn son. I also have a 2-year-old.
Hey, hey, fam, we don't got no time for none of that. Hey, listen to me. Hey, hey, bro, we don't got no time for none of that. You're grinding. You're grinding right now. You're grinding right now, bro. You're getting the money. Bro, you're getting the money. So your child can get that money. Everything is for the fam, gang.
With my wife alone, how do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you? Say they were ranking us an offer.
Sorry, he won't understand anything that you're saying.
What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore. All right. How's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand.
I gotta buy board games for the crib, bro. Like,
This is your store? Feel free to shop.
We've won 240 grand. Might as well check it out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets.
yo, remind me, we should do a Walmart trip. We should do a Walmart trip, and we should get everybody a housewarming gift, bro. We should get everybody a housewarming gift. We've been in this bitch for 2 years, but fuck it. We should just give everybody a housewarming gift. Facts, bro. Facts. Something creative.
Leave parachutes, we don't need those.
All right, what about the hair?
To the AMP members who live with me, so nigga talk about some to who? Nigga, not to you. To the niggas who live with me.
I like the hammocks, but, you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, guys, answer this. What could you not make out of parachute?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much
So,
wood?
That's the wood you get.
If it came with
Buy
unlimited,
me a
I
house.
would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they still weren't interested. I was beginning to think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right. In a million years, would not have thought they would say no to everything. Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
There he goes.
In his tank.
Stop right here. I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan, what does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact. Because over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and I'm giving them away to you. All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe. It's literally free. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel. It means the world to me. Subscribe, win one of these phones, let's go. And so they continue without any of the tools for my offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have
Nigga,
maybe
yo, dick?
2
My
days
nigga, yo, dick?
worth of food left.
That's not good.
nigga,
Without a
yo,
boat,
dick?
this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running
This nigga's
dangerously
dick,
low,
really?
their only hope at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
It's risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it
Oh my
if
gosh.
we're gonna make it any further.
But after a grueling hike, Hayes finally found what he was looking for.
Oh my God! Woo! Look at that! It's the river! Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Woo!
Finding this river is probably the difference between us
That is the
making
Nile
our goal
River.
and us tapping out early.
Fortunately, he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
Idiot.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands. And he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh no!
And if he couldn't catch any fish,
Bro. What? That shit with a boss. That shit with a boss. I know that shit was gonna boss.
without immediately dropping them, the calories burned coming here would have been for nothing. But just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Ah! Yeah! Holy moly!
Grab it, grab it,
Yes,
grab
I
it, grab
told you
it.
it was that one!
Grab it, grab it, grab it.
and the luck didn't stop there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked. We're eating tonight.
Hey! All right, that's awesome.
Feels like this is our first real food in 8.
MVP. 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 3 fish? This shit about to bust. Chat, clap it up for them, man. It's about to bust.
But in the meantime, I was preparing an offer that I know they couldn't refuse.
about a
It's
buck.
day 40, they've made over $250,000, and I have an incredibly special offer for them. For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this, you both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh man.
I'm paying. All she gotta do is whisper. All she gotta do is whisper me one thing. All she gotta do is whisper me one thing. Give me let me tongue her down real quick, and I'm good.
Can't let down my kid.
I know, I can't lay down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
Yes! Yes!
It's me, it's Daddy.
Oh my God!
I smell so bad. Oh.
Hi, Talia.
As nice as it was to see their families, the visit was also bittersweet, because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home now. Like, I do.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
Yes, she needs you. Yes, you need to bond with your son. I don't care what the other guy says. You've made.
I'm just thinking about it from my perspective. If I don't know what's going on over there, it's not the right time.
Made enough money. I need you home.
That conversation was so difficult for me. Even so, yesterday was a really good day. It had all of the things that I love. It had my family, my wife, my kids, my buddy Grizz. That was like a really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
To hold her and know that she was safe, it really has changed the way that I'm viewing this entire challenge. Knowing I have my wife's support,
Thank you, sir. Thank you. As it should. It's motivation, dedication, and perspiration. What else do you need?
I want to stay until I have $1 million.
And after some...
Thank you, sir. Grizz, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, Grizz. Data boy.
much needed family time, Hayes and Grizz were much happier than I'd ever seen them.
Hayes and Grizz, Hayes and Grizz.
Ambush!
Let's smoke some fish. Look at that. This is perfect.
Even when something happened that would have totally drained them before.
400,000.
By now, they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still a problem they needed to solve. In order to get to the river to fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp. But if they had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
I am building a boat. The idea is to create a frame with sticks and then attach our tarp so the whole thing can float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
If we can get down to fish without having to tromp through a whole swamp, it's worth the risk. Time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Here he goes.
Grizz!
And this was pretty ironic, considering the offer I was about to bring them. It's day 50. Let's see how they're doing.
Hey!
Bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You wanna try it?
Yeah, oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things.
What?
It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool, Jimmy.
Before I present the offer, I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is our brand new MrBeast box, which are now live at every single Zaxby's across America.
Oh my God, that is so good.
The MrBeast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man. And the cool part is every single meal comes with a Feastables bar. Our goal with this collab was to take the world's best chicken and pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12
Indeed.
sauces.
There's like so many flavors happening in my mouth. What is that? That's really good.
It's a Zach sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to be happy like them, just go to Zaxby's and get the MrBeast box right now. Now that you guys have gotten your meals, your day 50 offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any.
Hey, bro, pay. Hey. Hey, you better pay for that fucking boat. It come with the Zaxby's, yes or no? It doesn't?
Any way to get this thing around?
So you just use sticks.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm gonna leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm gonna pass on the boat.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll get in Hayes' death trap instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit,
Okay.
I try.
The rule should be don't spend if it's gonna drop a certain digit. Like it should be like I would say like I don't want to see myself below 400,000. You feel me?
We appreciate the food. That was lovely.
Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you
wish I
next
had
time.
400,000.
So this ship saved us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was in the dead of winter. You remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom, and they were looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I mind it.
What is today, 51?
I don't know. I lost track.
I hear an airplane coming in.
Where?
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at $440,000. Time to build.
I just realized day 51 spring. What's next season they're going into? Summer? Jimmy has had this video in a vote for a long ass time. Oh my gosh.
Pull-up seat.
80% of what we're sitting on here is going straight to my business.
This case. No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore. This money's gonna do so much for her and our family.
But while the warmer weather was nice, it presented.
I notice how I call this nigga Jimmy now. You can't give niggas shit. Before I went over there, it was MrBeast, 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 MrBeast. Snap on the bomb clock, cocky.
New problems like snakes.
Don't want to get bit by that.
And rats. Every night. And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep started to make them irritable.
Looks like Hayes is struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle upriver into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He is angry. Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, I was just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Griz's idea about how this would unwind is not working, obviously, because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes
Hey, no way. Who you think you is, Hayes? You turn off production cams now? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're turning off production cams?
has set sail. And I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him. Let's do something to cheer him up. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the last Beast drop, and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when Hayes returned home, he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Nice. Oh,
Nah, bro, this nigga's clutch. Yo.
This is a sea trout.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I figured that'd perk him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz.
Welcome back, buddy.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival needs met and their friendship restored, one question still remained. How long will they stay?
We gotta have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's a $35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair. I promised Grizz that I would stay longer for him.
Would y'all be
but
gonna go
I'm not
a
happy
year?
about it.
Morning, guys. So, Hayes has been a little upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer and stay longer. At some point,
At
I
least
gotta
get a
stop
bill,
being
right?
wilderness guy and go be dad.
At least get the
Another
bill,
day.
right?
Yeah. Oh, no. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw it. Oh, no. Hayes going to check out the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70. I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today. See what he says.
What are we gonna do with all this money?
Kind of want to talk to you about that. Kind of ready to hit the flare. What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of feel it
I
out.
thought a lot about it, but if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
How's it going, boys?
How are you, buddy?
Good. Let's go on a little walkie walk. We can go over here. Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would
Okay.
probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it
45
every
days.
day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz, you know, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to go.
Yeah, it's a little
towards
wishy-washy.
family.
Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, last night?
Yeah.
I don't want to disappoint Grizz,
yeah,
but
it's his wife, bro.
hold on. I think I'm done.
Oh my.
Thought it would be cool to come back here to our first camp where I was shoulder to shoulder with Grizz every single night. And after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers now. I expected to walk away with a lot of money, but I didn't expect to walk away with like a friend for life. And that's so meaningful to me. Like a friend for life. And that's so meaningful to me. I kind of got to think about what's right for me and my family.
Hayes got so desperate that he literally went into Grizz's bag and stole the flare gun, even though it was his idea to separate it into 2 parts.
At this point, all I have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again, you know?
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is not easy.
Oh, no,
I really truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
No,
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's going to
I
change
think
their lives.
Now, it's gone the other way. Now it's, I think I need to be there.
I think that you've been really upset,
Oh no.
and you've been missing your family. Really,
He's not even trying to split it even, chat. How much do people each person get? He's not even trying to go. What is that? 340, 340. At least make the shit even, gang. Like, what are you doing?
bad. I feel like
I think the money doesn't matter.
spiraled through
the money
this
doesn't.
thing.
The money doesn't matter to me anymore. And really, the only thing that's keeping me here is you. And I'm sick of it.
yeah, my family needs me too. You know.
And you're very good at, you know, manipulating me.
Oh, 335,000. Yeah,
It was clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince Hayes to continue surviving in these woods for more and more money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do. Like, I genuinely think of you like a brother. You know, I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
You're not letting me down.
Yeah, I am.
Brothers don't let each other down. This is the way it is. Everything's got to come to an end sometime. Let me see that flare. I owe you this, and to be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long.
All my life, if I'm Grizz, I'm launching that shit. On my life, it will be a movie. I am launching that shit. Oh my gosh.
I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
Launch it. No.
I love you, buddy.
You did it.
You smell bad.
I think they shot the flare. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on him. Rich! Rich! Boys.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, my God. We dropped them off. This is what they looked like. And here's them 74 days later. Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Dude, I'm so ready.
One final surprise.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I'm dying, baby!
So,
After 74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you
bro, she didn't even try to motivate him, bro. That's just that pissed me off. You wifey, but you're not even trying to motivate him. Like if you think you could do it, push through. Do your thing, push through. Like, this will be all worth it. I love you. Like, you didn't do none of that.
You forgot, we're giving away 1,000 Samsung phones to random people that subscribe in the next week. So don't forget, press that subscribe button right now.
You didn't do any of that. Okay.